Alrighty, guys, this is it, folks, the moment of truth. It's time to reveal the final four drivers that'll be competing for the Season 15 championship at Zenjoltis. On the left, of course, your chase points. On the right are your unedited points from Race Points Manager. I've been keeping track of that, even though we have a chase. I've still been keeping track of race points of the old point system by Race Points Manager to keep track of who will win the Pichu Cup. But anyway, Alex Raga, we do know he's in the final four. If you didn't hear already, for those of you that don't know, Devin Whitston won. He was a chaser here heading into the Indianapolis. He won that race, but he posted a spoiler in that very same race. And unfortunately, though, that revoked his chase and championship spot. And since Alex Rago finished second in that race at Indianapolis, he was another chaser. The final four spot was given to him instead, and Whitston was automatically eliminated from the chase, and that's why you see only 7 names. 7 names instead of 8 right here on your screen. Devin Whitston's already disqualified from the chase this season. Connor Breton, second in the points. He will be the second competitor in the final four. A long-time driver in the PCS, but this is his first real chance at a championship, at his first championship in the Beaumont Cup Series. He trailed 19 points behind Raga. However, all points will be reset so that the highest finisher of the final four at Zenjoltis will be your champion. So Connor Breton's the second driver in the championship chase. The third driver in the final four is Seth Cole. Seth Cole came in as the points leader, the chase points leader, I should say, before the Super Snack 500. He fell to third place, but Seth Cole, it's still enough for him to get into the final four and compete for a championship. He's been a long-time driver. This is his first season in a long time in the PCS, and he's looking to wrap that up with a championship. Same for Alex Rago. He's been out of the series longer than Cole, but Rago's made a comeback, and he's hoping to win a championship from the pole, from the top position. Connor Breton, second, also a long-time driver, back in the series recently, and now he's looking for a comeback. And finally, the last driver to be in the final four, it was between 1 point. The difference, as you saw, was 1 point between 4th and 5th place. And it was between Johnny Garner and Cooper Saron, you saw here. But Johnny Garner, by just 1 point over Cooper Saron, is going to be the last competitor in the final four to compete for the championship. So Johnny Garner, he won the All-Star race last season. He looks to go from All-Star winner last season to champion in Season 15. Cooper Saron, a heartbreaker for him, just 1 point short of passing Johnny Garner for that final position for the championship. Had he tied with Johnny Garner, had they had the same number of points at the end of the Super Snack 500, Saron would have owned the tiebreaker because he was higher in unedited Race Points Manager points than Gardner. Cooper's 11th and Johnny is 18th in unedited points. So if Saron had tied, he would have advanced by the tiebreaker. But at 1 point, he just missed out on the final four, and he'll have to wait next season for a chance at a championship. That's a heartbreaker for Cooper Saron. He was in the top 10 in the Super Snack 500. He just couldn't get the win. If he had won, he would have knocked out Gardner. He would have been a winner. He would have been in the final four. Also not advancing the final four, Jordan Davis, former champion, is not going to get his second championship of his career. He's going to have to wait for that next season. And the Daniel Coffey, Zachary Fitzwater team, also eliminated from championship contention. They were the lowest finishing chasers of the race of the Super Snack 500, and well, unfortunately, that's not going to get him to advance to the championship contention. And you already know the last driver eliminated, Devin Whitston. He was disqualified from the chase after the spoiler he posted in Indianapolis. So that's the fourth driver that did not get into the chase. And before we go, let's show you the Race Points Manager standings. Luke Walker, believe it or not, has a 16-point lead over Joshua Balkin in the unedited Pichu Cup standings. If the Pichu Cup were to end today, Luke Walker would win the Pichu Cup. He would be declared as a Pichu Cup winner. TA2 drivers are eligible for the Pichu Cup because they're not involving the championship, the chase. They're not eligible to win the championship. Luke, Leia Walker, and Pichu are not eligible to win the championship, nor even be in the chase. However, they can still be eligible to win the Pichu Cup. That's not the unedited point standings from Race Points Manager. However, the reserve ride for the Pichu Cup winner would go to the next highest finishing driver in points, and that would be Joshua Balkin. So if the results hold, Luke Walker will be declared your Pichu Cup champion, but the reserve ride that comes with it would go to Joshua Balkin since he's the highest of the non-TA2 drivers who score the most points. However, his difference between him and Ryan Casey is just a mere 3 points, so anything can happen between Balk and Casey. They could even pass Luke Walker if Walker has a bad day at Zanjoltas. Mitchell Riggs also in contention. He still could pass Luke Walker 29 points, but he would need the help of he would need Balkin and Casey to crash out, and Riggs would have to need an impressive finish. He's actually tied with Mason Powers for 4th place. However, he owns the wins tiebreaker with 2 wins over 1 against the Powers team. Alex Ragow, 6th place. He's the highest of the Final Four competitors. He's one of the Final Four competitors, believe it or not. He's actually 6th in the Race Points Manager points. And he can actually win the Pichu Cup as well, but he would have to start way... Well, he is assured of the pole, so he's assured of 1 extra point. He will be on the pole. The Final Four competitors will start on the first 2 rows of Zanjoltas, so Rago is assured of the pole since he was moved up to the win in Indianapolis. The win is not going to count towards him in the wins column. That's going to go to the original winner, Devin Whitston. That's still going to stand, but the chase spot that goes with it, because of the spoiler, it went to Rago. It was passed down to Alex Rago. So Rago can still win both the Pichu Cup and the championship if he wins. Only if he wins, though. If he basically wins and the top 5 in the points all wreck out at once. That's the only way that Alex Rago can get the best of both worlds. But he's only focusing on the championship, what's the real prize at stake. The Pichu Cup is just for the ones high with the driver with the most points at the end of the season. It's not the championship. It's just another cup we have, kind of like Rookie of the Year that they have in NASCAR. I don't have Rookie of the Year because I can never keep track of who's a rookie. I know who's a rookie this season, but I can never keep track of them. I can't keep track of rookie points. This only does normal points, so that's probably why you never see Rookie of the Year in the Pole Cup Series. So Luke Walker has a 16-point lead for the Pichu Cup, but if the results hold, Joshua Balkin would get the reserve ride instead of Luke, because Luke already has already assured of a reserve ride along with the other TA2 drivers, because of course this is my series and I had my own drivers. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the Super Snack 500. We'll see you guys at Zanjoltas for the championship. It'll be coming down to Ragow, Breton, Cole, and Gardner for the championship. The highest finisher of the 4 will be your Season 15 champion, and will also get a reserve ride in the NASCAR Pro Series Season 2 if they do not have a ride already. Otherwise, it goes to the next highest finishing driver that doesn't have a reserve ride in the NASCAR Pro Series Season 2. So that's the series we'll be starting up after Season 15 concludes. So hope you guys enjoyed our race from Super Snack 500, and we'll see you guys at Zanjoltas to decide our champion for Season 15. Hope you guys stick around, and we will see you later.